What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today we got a new coin making method, or at least a variation of a coin making method that has obviously been in the game, and we're just basically going to show you a couple different sets to go ahead and make the most profit from what I've been able to see with the get a player pack. So I know a lot of people always say get a player packs aren't as great as they were earlier in the year because power-ups aren't as much, and I 100% agree. There is more risky methods where you can make a good amount of profit, but get a players, the reason I like them so much is you really don't need a lot to start with. Now the method I'm explaining here, you do actually need a little bit more to start with because you won't be selling everything outright. So with the get a player packs, obviously they go for 500 coins, and I will open some, but we pretty much know what you're going to get. You can honestly calculate the percentage wise. To get every 10 cards, almost you'll get an 80 plus. That's with, the lowest odds. You'll get a 75 plus for 22% of the time. Almost 50% of the time, you're going to get a 70 plus. And there's basically a couple different methods off of this which you can use. You will have to open up a bunch of packs, but over time you'll make big sums of cash. So depending on how good your odds are, you can easily make maybe 50 to 100k an hour. It just really depends on how fast you're pulling them and how good your pack luck is and things like that. So what you're going to want to do with it is go back and obviously open get a player packs. So I'll just open up a couple right now. You just basing off the odds, you don't expect to get a lot right off the bat. Right here, we actually do get a 78, which is totally fine. Not a big deal. Definitely a decent pull. What we're hoping for from if we get golds is actually either low golds, and we actually get Stephon Tuitt right here, power up. We're actually getting a lot of power ups today because pack odds are boosted, which I know, power ups don't go for that much, but a lot of them still go for like 1,000, which is perfectly fine. If we get silvers, that's really the only thing we don't want to get. We want to get golds or higher, but obviously you are going to take some silvers and just exchange them up. You can live with it. I mean, we can see we've already gotten 2 power-ups, Evan Ingram. So like I said, we're getting a lot of power-ups right now, which is totally fine with me. I'll go ahead and sell a lot of them for more. But as we get these core golds, which we're still getting high golds, we actually haven't got any low golds, which is funny that we're supposed to get them 50% of the time almost, and we haven't even got them, but I'm totally fine with getting higher overalls. Right here we get another 75 overall, so we're not actually getting the cards we technically want to show you, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about what you do with the cards, and I think most of you guys do understand just to open the packs. But you can see right here we get another 83. I mean, we are getting a lot of boosted cards, and even at 83, even if it only sells for 1,500, we've been doing this for what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes so far, and we've already maybe made 3 or 4k. So you can see you can easily make 50k an hour just base opening them. I'm just going to open up like 2 more, but there's methods off of it which is going to make you the most amount of coins. So let's see if we can get one more. Like I said, I don't think I've gotten one low gold, which is funny that odds wise I should be getting every other one, but I have gotten the high golds and elite already. But what you're going to want to do with these is there's a couple different sets that are very good right now, and I would definitely check the prices and make sure that it doesn't get overinflated, because if people start doing the same method, prices will drop. That is how it goes. So one of them is going to be in the NFL draft, and from what I've seen, the most expensive player is going to be David DeCastro for the 97 overalls that I've seen. All of these I've seen David DeCastro be the most expensive. Like I said, you're going to want to double check it before you open the packs, because you do want to make sure you get the right collectible. So what you need for him is 28 David DeCastro cards. Now, if you were just to buy them off the auction house, they go for like 5 or 6k. If you're sniping them, which actually someone just unloaded a bunch for like 3k, which are kind of decent snipes, you can definitely make a K off of them. You can see they just unloaded basically these 5. When I last checked, there was just these 3 at 5k and then the 6,000. So if someone is unloading them, which is very good right now, But you most likely are going to get most of them for 4 or 5K if you're buying them in bulk, which would still be decent. It would cost you, if you got them for all 5K, it would cost you $125,000 to go ahead and complete the David DeCastro. And then he goes for about $150,000, $160,000, and we will look up his price. But a great way off of this that you can use all of the elites you pull, at least the lower overalls, is you're going to want to do the number 21 through 32 draft picks, which is going to cost you 183 and 380 through 82s. So basically, it's going to cost you 2,000 coins to go ahead and get that David DeCastro each time. So you will have to complete this 28 times to go ahead and get the set done. So if you complete it 28 times, it would cost you 2,000 per card, which would be 56,000 to go ahead and complete the set. So 56,000 coins, and I will go show you David DeCastro's how much he's going for. So it may take you a while depending on what pools you get, but there's also, you're making a lot of profit with it, and there's also a second method off of it using the packs to use your gold players. So you're basically using two different methods on it to actually go ahead and get a ton of coins. So I believe he's a 96, 97. He is a draft hero. Is he a draft hero? Is that what he is? I believe he is a draft hero. And then let's go to right guard. So like I said, some of the 97s are go for a lot cheaper. There might be ones that are going for more. I would definitely check that in the auction house. So actually 187. So he even goes for more. So it would cost us 56,000 coins to go ahead and complete it. And we'd sell them for 187 right there. You would make basically 100,000 coins profit just off of completing one of these sets. Now what you can do also, and what you should do off of it, is also complete some other sets. So what you can do over here in the actual set category is use the not the NFL draft. We want to go to the MUT Superstar now to use our gold. So MUT Superstar, once again, you're going to want to figure out who the cheapest is. So, or sorry, the most expensive is. So what I found when I looked was Todd Gurley, but it'll change all the time depending on who gets new cards, who's most expensive, thing like that. So you need 73 of these gold players. So what you do is you need these top 3 players, which they're not expensive unless they just boosted the price, but 3,000. And then Sherman cost you 3,000 as well. So that's basically 6,000, plus Lockett is going to cost you 2,000. So that's about 8,000 coins. And then each superstar gold player you get, you might be able to get them for cheap. You might be able to get them for 500 if you go ahead and get good pools. Some of them you are going to probably get for 500. I wouldn't count on getting the whole thing done for 500. You could try to do that and then sell the rest of the cards or exchange them or whatever the case is. I probably wouldn't advise doing that. What I would advise doing is using this exchange set to go ahead and get some of them done for 1,500. So 77 to 78, you can use your 3 lower golds that you pull and get it done for 1,500 per card. And like I said, I know it's not going to be perfect, but you will get it done for cheaper, and Gurley, like I said, on Muthead, he's going for about 140. So if you got him done for about 1,500 each, if you would assume 70 for 2,000 would be 140, but obviously you would get them done for 1,500. So you would save yourself so many coins. You'd probably get done for about 110. Depending on how many lucky pulls you get, because every one you get for 500 saves you an extra 1,000 coins off the top. Now, when we go check out the prices for the MUT Superstars, and those will change depending on if someone gets a new card, because obviously at one point Mahomes was the most expensive, at another point it's Gurley, and they always are just going to change. Gurley might not even be the most expensive right now, but we will check it. So he is a MUT Superstar. So Gilmore goes for 80, Kuechly for 115, Gurley for 118. Actually, Mahomes is 156, so I would do the Mahomes set then, because pretty much it's going to cost you the same thing to get it done. So actually, as of right now, Mahomes would be the best one to put him in. Like I said, prices always change, but right now, put it in the Patrick Mahomes. But you can see with that, if you complete it for about 110, you make about 30K profit right here. That doesn't include the power-ups you pull, high elites that you pull, things like that. So you can see there's tons of profit to be made, probably over 50K an hour, depending on your luck, maybe even more. completing the draft picks, the MUT superstars, and they're easy to complete because you can just add them into the sets as you pull the packs. So that way you don't have to go to your item binder or anything like that to go ahead and continue to do it. And just definitely go ahead and do this and make tons of coins. And like I said, as you get lucky, people in my comments have pulled like 93 overalls from Get A Players, 89s, things like that. And you make a ton of profit just by getting one of those. If you're to pull 190 overall and make 10-15K right off the bat, I mean, that's huge in the Get A Player pack method. So that being said, drop a comment with any questions on this method. Drop a like if it does help you out. I am going to be live streaming tonight. As long as nothing messes up, I should be. That's my plan, to get everything ready so that I can live stream. So definitely tune into that if you can. It should be about 6 p.m. Pacific time. And with that being said, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Hopefully I will see you guys tonight in the chat. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.